Social conditioning and the kind of approaches that have been actually uh, in operation in identifying or assimilating the groups or subgroups which may be termed as beneficiaries of the kind of positive reinforcement society has always offered has its roots in history. And of course, it has some futuristic ramifications. What the country keeps lamenting about is the gene pool or gene based prodigies. I refuse to acknowledge such assessment. Of course, an individual is a product of a gene pool plus environment. But considering gene pool as the sole factor for the making of an individual is to actually undermine the environmental reinforcements that are viable and open to produce effects. A cabinet minister of Delhi State Assembly has gone on record in saying that he wants to actually call off all sorts of affirmative action initiative in the name of gene pool bank. But then this endeavor or this approach could not be made to serve as means for forceful throttling of what is what and what belongs to whom. By saying that, I want to make assertions on the kind of control Indian society at large has on economy, on education and institutions. So it cannot be a forceful and an abrupt change of societal norm and order. It's very hard to actually do away with social conditioning after effects that an individual bears throughout his life. It has certain markers with which an individual lives with, and of course, is a template on which certain parameters are fixed in terms of thought process and decision making. To tamper the very marker of a particular what you call the template does not ensure that an individual stops living with that particular template. So it's very important to understand this. What I'm talking about is lapse of time, effort, and positive orientation endeavors in terms of achieving things. Rather, forceful, high handedness in terms of uh, harnessing certain elements of control, or virtuality of achieving things. I'm making a video on a very important and very interesting topic. The way the so-called higher gene pool bank of Indian society have actually made progress in taking control over resources, economy, and education does not actually rest upon the fact that this particular higher order gene pool bank lives with a positively reinforced marker with a template, but because there was no claim from a group or subgroup with markers with negatively reinforced stamps or templates. So, in order to assess this stand of Delhi Cabinet's minister is actually to make an assessment on the part of those who are not in a situation to actually make claims over things with unsuitable markers with the wrong templates.